support your channel. I don't care about moderators. You care about moderators?
Are we care about what?
What? Moderation?
What's this?
Everything's in mode. Is it going?
I don't know.
I don't know. I can't tell. It's been too long since we've done this. Where is it? I'm gonna clean it off.
You got a little somewhere.
We have a problem.
No, we do. No, it's a live chat.
Oh, it's a live chat.
Wait, I don't know what that
Don't touch that. Unbelievable. So
They updated this.
they did.
Why did they change things?
I don't know. A generalization failure here. On this side?
Maybe.
Maybe.
What happens if
I hope that didn't turn it off.
we're gonna find
It is an
out?
iPhone. I'm gonna be cautious with whatever happens on an iPhone.
Yeah.
So, why is there a star in the middle? Does that mean we're live?
I think that's just the ceiling. I don't. Oh, look at that!
You can't do that. You gotta
can't-
put it
yeah, it goes
horizontal.
this way.
We are live.
Look at that!
Hi, people. Look at that. There's one person here.
Yeah.
They gave us a
I'm not saying. Way to go.
The camera's over there. Don't look at ourselves. You
Yeah.
gotta look
Instead
at
of
the
hold it like this.
Don't.
Don't hold it like that.
There you go. That's better.
Yeah.
We have this thing. Should we try to use the thing that we have?
What thing? We can't even get this going.
This
You're gonna
seems to
make
be
this
fun.
more complicated?
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
Sounds great. Right here. This is tricky, so we gotta make it happen.
Okay, there it is.
Yep. It has to go this way. The wrong way. Ooh. First.
Has to go the wrong way first.
Has to go the wrong way. And then you put it over here.
Go wrong to make it right.
Two
Wrong
wrongs.
to make it right.
Usually.
I'll be over here.
Two rights also make a wrong, but that's a whole different issue. Why does it taste? I don't want to be. Ah, there we go. Look, now we're live, kind of. Now, hold on, people. We can't fix everything at
fancy.
once. I got to get past that little thing right there. There we go. All right. Now you got to scoot over. Look at that. We know what we're doing.
Do we?
There's 3 people.
There's a whole.
We've been zooming for.
You're doing it this way.
Well, so
There's 3 cameras, so there's 3 people.
3 people. Yeah,
That makes sense.
See, this is nice because we have no idea if we're in frame or not. And if one of, would you go check and see if I'm in frame?
Sure.
Thank you. See, what y'all don't understand is this what you have to go through
wow.
as you record. Am I in frame?
Yeah, you're in frame. That's actually really pleasant.
Really?
We didn't forget
We didn't forget what?
how to do this.
No. At this point, I think it's.
We've been so busy making shit that we.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
What do we make?
Well, busy making things.
Yeah. Put away that bottle of blank slates, sir.
Yes.
Speaking of blank slates, I need one of those myself. It's not that blank of a slate.
Cheers.
Cheers. What do you get?
Nothing.
Careful. Mine's water. Supposedly.
Holy cow.
Been a while since we've gone live.
Been a while since we posted anything on here.
Yeah, and you and
Yeah. What?
supposed to silence your notifications when you're at work.
Oh, we're at work.
Apparently. They're paid.
They're paying?
They are.
No, they're not. They watch commercials.
That's the commercials that they get to
They
see on
pay with-
YouTube.
They pay with their time. They
We
see-
don't, I don't turn off any of those little things like restrict what they get, so I have no idea what people see.
No, we turned on a few of them because they got weird.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that because it's a little political.
I think you could say weird. It just becomes that.
Yeah, it is pretty much.
Anyway. Yeah, it's been since August, September.
When we went live together, we went. Well, we did.
No, I mean posting in general.
Posting. Yeah. We've
I
recorded.
could look it up on here.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
While we're live, we'll just look up the stuff on our channel. We could ask our viewers, but they can't talk to us. If
Okay.
one of us runs back here, we could check the chat.
Okay.
When was the last time we went live? I don't know. No, there's
I don't
4
know.
people here. Ha! 4! We have a
Four? We have 4 people.
Darn near 20,000 subscribers and 4 of you show up.
Okay.
And you're probably either people we know or students or whatever.
All 4 students that
All
we
4
know.
students. Yeah.
The 4 people we've influenced.
That's it.
Out of the 1,000 people that have subscribed. 4. 4. That's a good
We've
average.
influenced them.
Yeah, that's a good percentage.
Good thing we just
Yeah.
study individual by the single subject. We don't have to worry about the
Yeah,
averages.
we're only worried about
Yeah,
4
yeah.
out of 18,000.
I don't care about the 18. I
Just
care
4
about
of them.
the 4 that show up are going to get the attention. And you got to get reinforcers.
You gotta give them enforcers. So.
Anyway, so yeah, it's been a while since we've gone on anything. We haven't been doing any videos. We've actually been doing videos. You just can't see them yet because, covert behavior. It's a whole thing.
I don't know.
Felt kind of good.
It's in there, yeah.
So no, we did a whole bunch of really cool things. We did how many? I'm not going to say it. But the videos that we recorded that we're still trying to release, that 3-part series.
Oh yeah.
Round 1, round 2, round 3.
Yeah.
7,500 miles worth of videos.
At least.
We're not
700.
7,000.
700 miles.
This is
11/7?
11/1.
11/1.
It's 11th birthday.
So that's coming out.
Yeah.
That
Soon.
Keep an eye
I have
out.
to finish that.
That'll be fun.
That'll be big.
It's kind of ridiculous and all over the place. And
There
there was no script, so it was great.
So we recorded in classic PsychCore fashion. We had an idea in the last minute, and by the last minute, I mean maybe an hour or two before the thing had to start, and we had no plan whatsoever,
Yeah.
no script.
It's almost like you tried to record a dream you had that you couldn't remember,
And then you have to add all the stuff back.
but then you
to
had
it.
to live it.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey Brad, we're between point A and point B. We need to come up with a reason why.
Let's
we're
start
point
at
B.
E.
Yeah, let's start at E. Yeah.
If you're at point A, let's start at E.
So that's coming out relatively soon, probably a couple of months, just because realism here.
Should be fun.
We've actually done a couple other things.
Yeah, we have.
So last year at ABAI, we had a booth, and we had Nick out. So Nick came out and had a lot of attention, and we announced some of our new product launches at that time. And we got a fair amount of attention for it, and a couple of people bought into the products and things like that. Well, we've done more, and we have released a few more things, and we've updated some of them. And one of those things that we released at the time was not actually ready, and it was gotten broken, and we released it. And anyway, it was a hot mess. It was
So all like 11/7.
11/7, yes.
Yeah.
So we what did we do? So we went to work for almost a year, because it's not quite May. Darn, it felt like May.
Close
It's
enough.
coming up again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we went to work for about a year, and we came out with a couple things. So the one you already know about is that we did announce last year, which is the Super Duper Vision, which is unbelievably cool. You all need to go check out Super Duper Vision. It's beyond the scope of this video to talk. It's beyond the scope of this video to talk about. But you know what I'm going to talk
I'd argue
about?
it's just beyond our scope.
I'm going to hey, that's true. Well, we both are approved to supervise. So
Yeah. We're approved to supervise, but not to make an app. Oops. Someone should have put that in the task list somewhere.
Oh gosh, folks, what's on the task list doesn't give you. Oh wow, that's
Carte blanche?
another video.
Yeah.
It does. But
Yeah.
that's a whole other video series. What isn't on the task list?
But Super Duper Vision, pretty cool.
But
A lot of access to help track those pesky hours. Make sure you're doing it right on time. Measures a whole bunch of things that would benefit the place you're working at in terms of how they're doing, when they're doing, all the ongoings, I guess you could say, in a weird way. And a lot of skill development, which I think we were pretty proud of.
Yeah, very much.
Was it 450 items or something like that?
Yeah, 450 different side quests. It's a gamified, basically supervision tool to help you guide you through
So
the
while
supervision
they're
process.
working, you're playing games.
Right, exactly.
Gotcha.
Yeah, with them, because behavior analysts playing
You're-
games with people's behavior.
You're playing games with people. Okay.
Their behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, in this case, it's the people you're supervising, and you're playing games with their behavior. So anyway, it's a big package. It's a whole thing, way beyond the scope here. But check it out. Go on the website. Hit us up. We'll talk about it. We'll even cut you a deal because why not? But that's not what we're here to announce. We're here to announce two things.
Yeah.
One of which is an app.
Another one. Another app.
Actual app that goes on a phone, not a website. Not an application website. An app.
And this, an app.
Yeah.
All right. This one's pretty cool.
It is.
Yeah.
500
we
plus.
did. Yeah.
Look
500
at things
plus.
in large numbers.
Yes.
700 videos.
1170. 500.
Yeah.
4 people.
Yeah.
And all this content for 4 people.
That's hitting a little low.
It hit a little low.
Yeah, 4. I mean, seriously.
It's low, but it's accurate. We're not talking stats. You were talking single subject. And I just made his stats brain go crazy. That was a lot of fun.
Broken.
Anyway, the other direction was to do more of that studying.
Oh, God. Studying.
Yeah, because we're like, they're getting supervised, but now they need skills to be supervised
With.
So we found that everyone kind of likes those staff meds.
Staff meds, safe meds, staff meds.
We've heard it depending on which side of the country you're on. Either way, soda, pop, I don't know.
So I always learned them as safe meds because why not? And then suddenly the world all pronounces them staff meds. But when we decided to do it, we're like, you know what? We're not going to do this normally. So we said they're just not so safe meds. So it's not so safe. They're definitely R-rated. It's got a 17+ review for
Yes.
Apple Store, and there's at least one country that's not allowed to sell our product.
So it is a little edgy.
It is.
But as always, in the traditional capacity, fun.
What's
a
a response
reference.
block?
What's a response block, Ryan?
I'm not answering that live. You have to look at the app. But anyway, the idea is it's staff meds.
Friend zone. The answer is friend zone.
No, it's a CB.
I know.
Anyway.
I was trying to make it clean.
Yeah, that's never gonna work around here.
Yeah. So that's a good one.
Not so safe meds. It's on the App Store. Eventually, we're going to come out. Our developer is working on it for the Google Play Store, whatever you call it. But right now, it's for iPhone only and whatever the iPad thing. So that's out there. It's super cheap, like $4.99. We're going to be doing releases for it. You'll get some DLC packs down the road. But right now, it's literally 500 and some odd words, and they're absolutely irreverent humor. It's a scenario of study till you get the joke. And there's some of them that you're just gonna crawl into a hole and be like, I can't believe they said that. And we were like,
That's what we're shooting for.
Yep. And so we would do staff meds every day. Brad would be driving. I was working in Virginia, still working in Virginia, but I was living in Virginia. And we get on the phone at 7 o'clock your time, 10 o'clock my time.
Yep. And start
making jokes.
Making jokes about vocabulary, because that sounds like a nerd thing to do.
So we took about 6 different behavior analytic textbooks and went through all of them, and not just Cooper. And we went through everything and found all the relevant concepts, words, and wrote them all down and made a joke for everything. It was a really big spreadsheet.
That took a while.
It took a bit.
So that was good.
That's good.
And there's on the channel a little preview action that we posted a while back of that app.
Yeah, it's a little cleaner than that preview.
Yeah.
It's there, you can see it.
You get the general idea, the gist of it, if you will. And then we were like, well, we kind of like this working thing, so let's keep working. And we made another piece.
Which was?
Which we're still studying.
Oh, the test prep stuff.
Yeah.
What? Get shape.
This is what 4,300 questions sounds like.
46
46
questions.
Not 4.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
1,000 questions per person.
4 questions. You'll be ready.
150.
Just ready. We'll ask each one of you one question. You'll be ready to pass the exam.
It's a very valid question.
Very valid question. It's all encompassing.
Yeah.
It'll take you 2 hours. It's like an old white book test.
Yes.
So anyway, we have this wonderful test prep piece. Trying to do things a little bit different.
Yep.
There's a self-management portion to actually taking the exam, and it's actually more interesting enough. It's not a mock.
No.
It is a teaching tool.
Yep.
The title of it is Get Shaped, and that is the actual intention of the program.
Yep.
It's going to both kind of teach you the answers and the things you need to know for the test, but also how to take the exam, which we think is a pretty unique and special approach. That is rooted in ABA, of course. Yep. We didn't just go, that sounds neat, and throw it in a test bank.
Nope.
But yeah, that's live as well. We have people already studying
right
for,
now. Yeah.
April.
Yeah. So we do launch. We launch monthly cohorts on there. You'll see discounts every month on the website. So just go to our website, click on it. We'll put the link in the chat here when we're done and have had drinks and maybe tomorrow. But anyway, we'll get the link in here. But the let's see what else do we want to say about it? Oh, so it's all done on Canvas. So
Yeah.
I think the first thing we should say is thank you, Mary Baldwin University, because they partnered with us in order to offer this through the Canvas system at Mary Baldwin University. So for those of you that haven't used Canvas, it's a really solid learning management tool, and it's really expensive to get all the features for somebody like us.
And arguably couldn't build it on anything else.
And we did. We tried. We actually deployed as an instance of Canvas on our own server, and there were a couple of features that you just couldn't use that we absolutely needed. And so we went to Mary Baldwin and we proposed a partnership, and that's what we got. So we worked with them, and obviously I'm still a faculty member there at Mary Baldwin, so we give away the test prep to all of our students. So if you are a Mary Baldwin student and you become there, you're going to get a free copy of the test prep. But anyway, beside the point, so it's on Canvas and all the stuff, so it works really good. So there's an app on your phone, all those things. It works like a charm. And so we broke everything up into a couple of phases. So the idea was we had 5 phases, right? 5? Is that 5? Yeah, because you got 3 pre and post.
Match the sample.
Match the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3. Hey, we did it! High five!
One minute full. There we go. So you got the pre-test and post-test. Those are your first and ending phase. Yeah. Anyway.
He's like, planned ignoring. I'm busy.
Yeah. Would you stop? No. And we have 3 phases, all right? And so we'll look at those 3 phases and we'll break them down here in just a second. So you've got, and then within each one of those 3 phases, you have 3 other phases. Like, 9 phases, like really, but more than that, we don't math. We count, but we don't math. So anyway, there's a lot of phases. So what does it look like? Why are we calling it Get Shaped? Why is it not a mock? It is not a mock exam because, quite frankly, the mock exam is something that would genuinely take a huge amount of effort to produce, and there's some really cool tools out there that people use already, have developed. There's some companies that do that stuff. We don't need to name them here. You all know who you are. You're great. We love you. We plug your stuff all the time. We, though, looked at all of the tools that are on the market and we said, what's missing? And what was missing wasn't the ability to test people about questions on behavior analysis. Y'all got that. There's tons of them. We could go through them all. They're great. Every one of them does a great job. They're doing a great job, making bazillions of dollars off of everybody, and you're being respectful. And these are people that we both all know, and we think they're all great. We're not shutting anybody down. We are filling a different hole. And that hole that we're trying to fill is, how do you do test like this? Not just the BCBA exam, but the BCABA exam, or the IBS exam, or any behavior analytic exam. How do you do it? And so we took an approach of, well, how would you do anything when you're doing behavior analysis? You shape it.
What?
Surprise, surprise. So get shaped, right? What do you use for shaping? Well, you use all sorts of tools. You know,
GIFs.
successful
You use GIFs. GIFs are good.
How many GIFs did you get? 4,600?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
4,600 different GIFs.
Did you know GIFs come in megabytes eventually?
Did you know when you upload all of those?
Yes, yeah.
When you upload all those into a
Yes.
Canvas course, you got to change the size of your shell. They're like, like 25 gigabyte course, and it's all just GIFs. There's nothing else in there. No, there's quite a bit in the test prep. It's really awesome. So what we did was we took we broke it down into three phases: frequency, discrimination, and generalization. Fluency, discrimination, and generalization. Frequency.
Yeah, you're
Lots
good.
of questions. Jeez.
Yes.
Anyway, so the frequent
What's
question.
worse, the vodka or the questions?
Water. It's
I know it's water.
It's wheat.
It's the hardest thing I have on tap.
Thank you. That's all good.
Yeah.
Up here, that could be dangerous. Colbert. Yeah.
My heavens. Anyway, pretty unique.
And within there, sorry, go ahead.
I was thinking, the kind of goal was to really break down test-taking behavior for people that they get the information back and forth. They've studied the book to the point with all of the cards, all of the pieces, all of the stuff, that they can regurgitate the entire set of material. Yeah. All of Cooper by heart. They do it in their sleep. They wake up going, nightmares from
ratio string.
I remember those days.
Those are great.
Yeah. Oh, that one time.
Yeah. It ended up with a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Ratio strain caused a YouTube channel.
Neat. Capitalized on that.
Hey, more work, Brad.
Yeah. Anyway,
you thought you had ratio strain before.
Yeah. Now we're just gonna double down.
Videos.
Yeah. Let's get that real thin. Real thin. Looking for the people that they get it. But it's a puzzle. So test anxiety was something we were trying to target. That whole, imposter syndrome thing
imposter
that's
syndrome.
been going around. That's something we were trying to attack in how we're going about testing. But anyway.
So it's not built to be the most difficult tests you're going to take. So anyway, we've got these three phases: fluency, which is about just testing you on the basic materials, right? Discrimination is about a set of questions. So remember, take 4,600 questions and divide them by 3, essentially. So you've got these. The first phase is just about general information, right? In behavior analysis, and we'll get into what those look like in a moment. But then in the second phase is discrimination, where the questions are focused on discriminating between two challenging concepts related to each one of the little A1, A2, B1, B2, all that stuff, right? So if you identify those and goes, what's the challenging part of a mixed design versus a tandem design? So how do you or design schedule? So at CEA, when I get confused,
it's okay.
Yeah, it's all. Anyway, so the discrimination is about discriminating between two challenging concepts that are related, so teaching that difference there. And then the generalization phase is all about, we're going to apply this, all the same topics, everything else, to something other than you've ever heard before in behavior analysis, for the most part. So no autism, no school, none of that stuff. We're talking like superheroes taking over the universe and life and movies and everything else.
All pop references, find the Easter eggs.
Yep. Oh yeah, there's a million Easter eggs.
Yeah.
And then along the process, we said, well, how do we do that? That's good enough to do that. So we took and we said, all right, how is the BCBA exam set up? And as you guys know, you can look on the 6th edition on the BACB website, and they have a proportion of questions based on the subject area, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and I. So we did the same thing. So you have the same proportions that exist on the BACB or the BCBA exam for each one of these phases. Now, there's also 3 phases in each one. So that's basically saying that there's 9 feature-length tests. And say feature-length tests, they're not really set up that way, but in terms of the actual length of what you are shorter than, but the proportions are right, of what you get on the BCBA exam. Now, in each one of those 3 phases, in each one of the bigger 3, you have what we call, what was it? Ready, set, go. So ready, phase 1, set, and go. Ready has a whole bunch of highlighting in it. So all the questions are highlighted, answers are highlighted, and that's to get you to focus on the relevant parts of the questions. And then guess what? It's that F word. What do we do for the ready? Ready, set. We didn't do that.
Oh.
Yeah. Keep going.
We faded everything.
Yeah. So ready, set, go. So the set phase within each one of these 3 bigger phases has less highlighting in it. The answers have no highlighting, and there's less highlighting in the question. In the third phase, go, guess what? No highlighting at all. Wow, fading. So then you go through that for the fluency, you go through those 3 steps for discrimination, you go through those 3 steps for generalization. Along the way, you get the mastery requirements. There's outcomes to compare all this to. Then there's lessons on healthy eating. There's lessons on meal planning. Study habits.
Like an actual approach, not just studying for the material and having the things faded, but actual approach to the exam when you're ready for it. And just overall how to manage yourself while you're prepping for this beast of a thing.
Because there's more to it than just studying for the exam. Give yourself the best chance possible. Get some sleep. So how do you get sleep? Build a sleep plan. So that stuff is all baked in. We have that on the self-management side.
That's pretty good.
And then links to graphs and fill in your own data and plot your own stuff, and so everybody can do all that
make
stuff.
data-driven decisions on your own behavior.
Unbelievable.
Someone would help you with that.
That's that one question.
That's that one darn question you need to ask everybody.
But that's good shape in a nutshell. And
so there's discounts on the website. Ask for more discounts. We'll probably get them to you. We're just trying to get the word out right now. But it should be a good system. We've tested it. We've had a couple people go through it already.
They've been digging it. No one's thrown anything.
No, we haven't even gotten a complaint. My students are all like, they're going to complain about my classes, but they won't complain. Ryan, what are you doing? Gifts. So there's a lot of gifts. You'll understand when you get in there and take it. But so 4,600 questions. All of them are referenced. The feedback's a little scant. There's some good feedback in there. It's a little scant. That'll improve as time goes on. There's an iterative process. Every single month we release updates. So every cohort gets a new update. So any changes that are made, they're going to be released on the first of whatever month that's coming up.
There you go.
So it's a constant revision process. We take OBM seriously and feedback loop seriously. There are places in there to tell us what's wrong with the questions. You guys have all taken test prep stuff, and you're like, oh, that question is wrong. Cool. They'll tell us it's wrong. We'll fix it. Because
why study it if it's wrong?
Exactly. So,
but that's that's what we've been up to.
A lot
overall. Kind of future plans is really focusing on that, driving the feedback as people give it to us. And then we've got a few. We kind of wanted to settle down a little bit and get back into making some videos.
And a book.
In a book.
We're working on a book, believe it or not. That's there's a couple of us working on that. So Brad and myself and Dr. Natalie Parks, we're all working together on that one. Hopefully that'll come out. We're not going to say soon. So it'll be soon.
Soon enough.
Final editing phase, and then
it's drafted at least.
It's drafted. It's done. We're in final edits, and that thing will go. And then can I plug my own book?
Well, absolutely.
So if you haven't seen it yet, I was a co-author on another really cool textbook, which was behavior of social justice, social behaviors. I can't even remember the title because it took us so much effort to write it.
You got it.
Is it behavior of social justice? Okay. This is a behavior analytic approach to solving world problems. Something like that.
Yes.
Anyway, basically making the world less dickish through behavior analysis, which that was one of our taglines in the book, and it made it until the very final edit, and then they finally cut it out. The dedication.
Rude.
Making the world less dickish.
Why are they making it less accurate?
I don't know, but that's what they did. So there was 5 of us involved in that textbook. It's a really, really cool book. It looks at social justice issues from a behavior analytical lens, looking at bias, prejudice, all the isms, right? Any ism you want to look at. How do you put that in a behavior analytic context, and how can you do things about it, right? So you get the idea. So it's kind of cool. We really tackled that. It's based on some other people's. It was an impetus from other people's work, specifically Sean Capel. Sean, and thank you for being an author on the book as well, too, sir. So everybody, go take a look at that behavior analysis for social justice book. Watch out for our behavioral compendium coming up.
Right here.
Look, the book. See, that's what happens when you have somebody watching live inside the house. Like, ha ha ha! They bring the book. So there.
That's one of the 4 people.
That's one of the 4.
25% of our audience is here.
They came live to join us. There it is.
So behavior,
The
behavior of social justice.
One of my favorite things about this is how approachable it is for such an exceedingly complex topic. both the social justice and ABA, you guys were just like, what if we could just bring everyone to the table and talk about it from that perspective? And it's written in a very approachable capacity where you don't have to spend a quarter to half your life studying ABA to come to the table and talk about it. People can literally read a few sections, chapters, so on and so forth, and through the progression of the book actually start to have those in-depth conversations around change, which I thought was very well done.
And we've been doing that on live book, what do you call them, book clubs.
Yeah.
Been actually practicing the interventions that are in there. How do you engage in these behaviors with and help start breaking down these social justice issues? And it's possible. It's just social change. And
It's just social change.
that's it. I mean, really, if you just think about it, you just change a couple behaviors at a time. You just got to not stop.
It's easy.
It is.
Yeah.
You change my behavior, and you change somebody else's behavior, and we say change. But you get our point. You select for new responses by encouraging socially significant. Sorry, no,
You're good.
I don't teach.
It's not worded like that. Very, like I said, it was approachable.
It's approachable. Yeah, no, it's fun. It's a good book.
Yeah.
So I don't have any discounts available for that because it's published by somebody else.
Which is fine. It's just a good book. So
Yeah, buy it. It's
check
great.
it out.
Yeah, check it out. Rent it. Steal it. Oh, okay. There's probably copies online. Rent it. Steal it. Whatever. Like it's out there. It doesn't.
Because I can't give discounts, but you can steal it.
You can. I mean, with the amount of money that we have to split, so we split 10% of the profits 5 ways. So we each get 2% of the sale of the book. It's like $50. So and we've sold like 50 copies. So guess what? We made like 12 cents or something like. We don't make money off this stuff, folks.
No.
And our
But it's
YouTube
good
channel doesn't make that much money
No.
either. So we do have a Patreon, Patreon,
and Discord.
and a Discord. There's links all over for that stuff. Join all those things.
On the
Help us
website.
out. Support us on the website. All of it's there.
And kind of upcoming, keep an eye out for more content. We've got more OBM stuff coming out.
Yep.
Because we think that's a pretty significant need.
Quite a bit.
And then I think towards the end of the year, we're shooting for some CEUs of some kind.
Yeah. So the CEU bank's coming up. You'll see a whole bunch of people are doing CEUs right now. We're of course doing our own. So we'll put them together as packages. You can look at some of the lists are already pre-published on the website.
Yeah.
At least the hints at what's coming. And then there's a few more. And we're always taking requests. So just reach out to us by email or whatever and let us know what types of things you would be interested in hearing from CEUs. And we're definitely both very deep into the OBM stuff, social justice issues that we can talk about. We can bring people on for all sorts of things.
Yep.
You deal with a bunch of severe behavior issues and I deal with severe student issues.
We're
As you all are, and you're like, that's me they're talking about.
yeah, how rude.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we've been up to.
Yep.
Sorry for disappearing, but now we're reappearing, and hopefully that's enough to chew on for a minute.
Yep.
Yeah, we got the thing to work.
We did.
Yeah, hopefully they're listening.
Mm-hmm.
Those 4 people left.
The last
No, one of them didn't.
one of them didn't. She just
Although she had to stop watching.
Yeah.
To get.
It's okay. We shouldn't hit the end button or anything.
Yeah, no.
We'll get credit
It's
for
very much so attending though. Brought the book we were
Whole
talking
end of
about.
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
very, very well attended to.
Yeah, that was great. Like right on time. Everything's like planned.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Artichokes.
Artichokes?
Folks, if you haven't eaten a raw artichoke with lemon and salt, you need to. That's all I'm saying. And it makes a hell of a picnic.
All right.
I have no idea where that came from.
I don't either.
Well, I had one for lunch. That's why.
Are you hungry?
No, well, so it was my birthday a couple of days ago. It's been a really, really long time since I've had that particular a cake made like that, and it was a great cake. It was wonderful. So
Yes.
thank you very much. We had cake and water. We skipped the ice cream. At our age, lactose intolerance is a thing.
Yep.
I don't know what else. So yeah, thanks for everything, folks. We really appreciate your support and your everything else.
And happy World ABA Day.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, and we were part of that a while ago. We did one of those, and it kind of
3
continues. 3 or 4 years ago, we had
Yeah.
fun with that. Some new ones have come out too since then. They're all really good. I love the fact that they're bringing people from all over the field together.
Well, it's fantastic.
So, yeah, and so we'll see you at the conferences, I suppose, if we get to any. I'll be at ABAI for we got to talk with these folks. So we'll be doing that as usual at ABAI, which is fun. And then I'll be at BABA in Jamaica in September. From behalf of Mary Baldwin University. And of course, Mary Baldwin attends tons of these conferences around the country. So if you're there, come stop by, say hi to one of the faculty there. We absolutely love it when you guys come up and say hi to us and at least say, whoa, where are you guys from? Nice to talk to you and we love your program. Whatever, you can lie. It's fine. We'll still get it.
You get a bobsled?
Bobsled?
Yeah.
What? there's a joke here.
It's
I'm
okay.
not
The
getting.
Jamaican bobsled team.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool runnings.
Yeah.
Cool runnings.
Cool
man.
runnings,
Yeah. So yeah, no, I don't think we're gonna be doing any bobsledding.
No?
No.
Sad.
Yeah. That'd be a
Anyway.
good goal.
Huh?
That could be a good goal.
It'd be fun to shape.
Bobs. It seems dangerous.
Oh yeah, watch the movie. It was
Total
awful.
I know. I
Yeah.
have. Thank you. John Candy and whoever else was in there.
Yeah.
So, who was that? Seen it all?
Oh, I don't remember now. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does. And it's gonna bother my
It's gonna-
gigantic brain for days.
Yeah, it's okay. But
All right.
Google will help you out.
Yeah.
Anyway, good to see
There you
y'all.
go, folks. Take
And
care.
we'll catch you in the future.
Check the website out. Watch some videos. Send some requests. Take care.
Yeah.
Can we? No.
Now
There's
we
no
have
one behind the camera.
No, now we have to go over there.
Yeah, that's
do we
fine.
clap it off? We get a remote?
We had a remote years ago, but
Yeah. Do I call you?
Bluetooth.
How do we end this?
One, I don't know. I'll probably just hit the button. Hang on.
Probably.
There's an X up here. It's probably the one that says start, and we've been dead the whole time.
Hey, we got people on Discord.